Amelia.
Katie.
Zena.
I feel like I've developed skills throughout the unit that will help me along the way in other units.
I feel like I've achieved what I set out to do in creating our TV and radio advert because I feel that the process went really smoothly for us.
I feel more confident now that the unit is over and my skills and organisation have improved.
I think the way the footage fitted with our audio and how our TV advert looked as if it was formal and professional worked really well.
I'm most proud of the whole process of the TV advert because it fit to the stereotypical criteria of a promotional music advertising campaign.
The advert themselves, especially the TV ad, because we had limited footage, yet we managed to pull it together.
Our original plan was for the radio advert that I'd be doing the voiceover. However, when we recorded it and listened to it back, we felt as if it didn't fit with the target audience and we needed a male voice to sell the product.
I wasn't not proud of anything because I think as a team it worked really well for us.
I was least proud of not actually shooting any footage for the TV advert itself.
Although we used most of the footage from the music video, we did have to edit all the footage so all the members were shown in the TV ad and so it synced with the audio as well.
I'd say getting all the footage as we not only used clips from the music video but we also took clips from the tour video, so it meant we had to go through all of them specifically, and also waiting for the release of the music video as we had already started planning before the music video had came out.
Finding a decent amount of footage to use, as Katie said, we gathered the footage from the YouTube channel.
I found the whole process very rewarding, which made it fun knowing that all the work that we did had paid off. However, nothing was exactly easy as it was our first time producing our own advertising campaign and we didn't know the outcome.
I found it fun because I knew the band personally as I've been supporting them for months, so it was fun to be able to have the opportunity to promote them. This also made it quite easy for us as it was easy to find out what they wanted to achieve themselves for the adverts.
I found the editing process of the campaign itself was easy because once we had the idea it was easy to execute. I found the pre-production fun as the subject was fun to do.
We realised that we work well as a team and that when we all put across our own ideas we can merge them all together to achieve a better outcome.
I don't think that we had any gaps in our knowledge. If anything, we were learning as we went along and we overcome any problems that came about.
I think that the pre-production was the most essential but useful part of it as it ensured we knew exactly what we were doing, and the research meant we could make the advertising campaign as professional and realistic as possible.
The pre-production for all of us, I'd say, was the easiest part of the process as we had a clear idea and we knew what we wanted to do from our primary research, and because we see these kind of adverts all the time, we had a clear understanding of what the audience would like in an advert.
It was essential. Without it, we would have been lost and wouldn't have been able to meet our deadlines or actually do the campaign itself. We all feel that we managed the time and planning really well as we still have 2 weeks left to complete our first advertising campaign. We moved on to a second already and have already started producing it.
The software was easy to get to grips with, and although I was learning as I went along, any problems that occurred we overcame, and therefore I feel that as we produced the advertising campaign, using the software became my strongest point as it would also benefit me in other units. My weakest point, I would say, was changing the audio for the adverts close to the completion of them.
As I was previously in contact with the client, I feel that getting in contact with them was my strongest point as it benefited for us as a team to put across our ideas to them and getting feedback from them themselves. My weakest point was not knowing how to use the software at first, but I feel as if I gained knowledge on how to use it through the process.
My weakest point was motivation, and I still currently can't find a strongest point.
By learning how to use the software, it means that we won't have to relearn it how to use it for all the other units.
As we are creating a second advertising campaign as a group, we decided we would advertise a different product to give us a challenge and film from scratch instead of using other sources of media.